Hey everyone, this is your teacher friend Simone here with another video just highlighting some of the things that you need to know, or some of you might want to tell a friend about working internationally or in the UAE at large. All right, now just stay tuned for more information. And thank you so much for those who have subscribed to my channel. I could not be here without you because I appreciate all the support that you have been giving me. And if you haven't as yet, why not subscribe and give this video a thumbs up, and also leave a comment in the comment section. Thank you again, and God bless you. Okay guys, so the last video I shared with you some agencies that you can go to in order to get a job in the Middle East at large, and more specifically to UAE, because that's where I'm teaching. But to be honest with you, those agencies that I've shared, they provide jobs all over the Middle East and also eastern part of the world, across Asia. So the possibilities are endless. You just never know. All right. So put yourself out there and you will be perfectly fine. So after you've applied to those agencies and you have gotten an interview and you aced that interview, next, let me tell you, don't panic. I promise you one thing with UAE or the Middle East: whenever you do an interview and you've aced it and they love you, you will get that job within a day. You do an interview in the morning, by the end of the day, you are going to see that email with the job offer, and you're going to be like, already? And trust me, yes, it's a very quick process. They made their decisions quickly. So back to my point. So now that you've gotten that job offer and you want to know what should you do, so in that job offer they will definitely say, thank you, and you've been successful, and here is they'll tell you, basically line out what your job offer is, which would normally it would just give you your salary and some of the basic things, like telling you that you'll get your salary, accommodation, and flight. They'll give you the main things that they offer you as a teacher. All right, so you'll get that. You look at it. Quick thing, that the first thing we look at is a salary, right? And you look at the salary and you go ahead now and you try to do that transfer, see what it is like, how much is it in your currency. You look at the currency converter, and if it blow you away, you're like, okay, I need this job. All right. And they normally ask you to sign that offer, like within 3 days they'll give you, to get back to them, because they really want to speed up the process, because it will take a time for you to get your documents ready and also for them to process your documents over here. So you want to go and just sign that job offer as long as it suits you. All right. Yes. So when you do that, what next are you going to do? So you get that job offer. What are you going to do? The first thing you're going to do is get your degree and get your degree attested. Now, you can do that immediately if it's not done already. Some of you might prepare that already and have it put down, So the two places in Jamaica that you get that done is, the first place you go is the Ministry of Education, and then you go to the Foreign Affairs. Those two agencies must attest your degree, and also you can take along with you your transcript. But to be frank, I think your transcript, not every school asks for your transcript, but if they do, that is normally something confidential that all you need to do is just pay for it in your university, and give them the email address of your HR, and they will send it directly to them. Because normally it's not something that is handled by you personally and then given to them. It's uploaded or sent from the specific university. So your degree is attested. You also going to need a police clearance. No, a police certificate, saying that you're an upstanding citizen, etc. You have no problem with the law. And to be frank with you, in UAE, even after you live here and you are going to get a new job, you will need a police clearance. So, as I will always say, and as we tell our students, be on your best behavior, all right? And you will have no problem. So, you will definitely need your police clearance also. And another thing that you will ask, number three, they'll ask you for passport size pictures. Now, as when you just get in that job, what would you do is you will take your picture and you will ask them for a soft copy, and you upload one of them to your HR, the person who is doing your documents, and then you will take the hard copies with you. But to be frank, the soft copy is sufficient because they will just use those to put on, they need that to put on your visa, they need it to put on your file, and all the necessary documents that they need to get prepared for you coming into the country. All right, so that's a third thing. Also, you are going to need experience letters. Now, as long as you're already working, you will get your experience letter from your Ministry of Education, or you can also get it from your school. Now, suppose you have been working in different sectors, like you maybe started at one school and you spent a year there or a couple of months, and then you go to another school, because sometimes, it takes us a while to get our foot in a job, like I did. So it took me a while before I was in a job for 4 years in Jamaica, and I was getting, a lot of part-time jobs. So I went to the Ministry of Education in Region 6, and they gave me an experience letter which stated my start date when I joined the Ministry of Education until finish. So basically, there's nothing there that stated that, you didn't see any break. There was no break to show that, I was 4 months here, 6 months there, etc. So that would be basically way better for you if you haven't been working continuously in one job. Then also, if the ministry gives you one, you can also go to your current school, which would give you that specific time that you've been working with them for. So that's for your experience letters. And you can also get reference letters from your principal can give you a reference letter, also your supervisor or coordinator, etc. And most definitely your passport, because you cannot travel without your passport. So you will send them a copy of your passport. And also, if you are coming along, suppose you get a job and you have dependents, which is your children, you will definitely need to send those documents into the school also. Most specifically, if the school will be giving you placements for your kids. So if you get a job and your child or children will be coming to the school free, they have placement in the school, you will be sending your passport copies of your children, also birth certificates, and also their report from their school. That report also must be attested by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and the Ministry of Education. Yes, those places has to do that. And if you're a single mom like myself, you also have to get a letter from your child's or children's father giving you permission or custody to take them out of the country. So it's basically like just a letter stating that they give permission or they're okay with you sending your child to live in UAE, or they give you sole custody for the child. No, it's not a letter that they can, go to court, and it's not like they're giving up custody. It's just a letter for the child to get to travel to the country, and that it shows that there is no, legal battles between you and the child parent. And that must be also attested. that should be attested by Foreign Affairs, and it should be attested by a JP or police or someone that is in authority must stamp and approve that letter. And you can also, apart from the letter, the the father's passport and picture, etc. Just a few other documents. If you need to know more, you can link me up and I will tell you, because I've been through the process. So those are some things that you will definitely need to make sure that you have when you are coming to UAE, when you get a job. So basically, yes, as I said, your documents must be attested, and so you get all those things prepared, and then you just prepare yourself. And you don't need to worry about where you're going to live or what you're going to pack. Just bring your clothes and bring yourself and your experience, and you will be perfectly fine, because the schools most of the schools, as long as they're giving you accommodation, the basic amenities is there for you to start up with. So just get yourself here and you'll be perfectly fine. So I'm done. I just want to say, so thank you for watching. Thank you. I hope you find this video informative. Thank you so much again, and leave a thumbs up if you like this video. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed as yet, and tell a friend to tell a friend, so that my channel can grow bigger and bigger and bigger. All right. Thank you so much for being a participant and for listening to me. All right. I hope you all the best. I wish you all the best, and God bless. Bye.